Hi, everybody. The host has unmuted. I know they unmuted my mic. I'm the host. Hi, everybody. Oh my God! Now you can hear me in the background. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. How's everybody doing? Hi, Sage. Hi, B Chantel. Hi, everybody. Welcome in, and thank you so much for being here. Anyway, what y'all doing tonight? For those that are new here, hi, my name is Carmen, founder and curator of Black Sewing Network, a network that celebrates and amplifies Black voices in the sewing community. And I'm super excited today to be making my next fit. Okay, this pattern is not new to my lives and my personal stage because I made it a million times. This is what we call, or Shamir has came up with the term Black Girl Starter Kit. All the girlies, when they first get started sewing, use this pattern. This is McCall's 7757. It is an easy to sew, super simple pattern. All the different views have less than 5 pieces. We love that for us. Okay. And it's just because it's easy doesn't mean it's not a cute bop. Okay. Not to post a no skirt, please. Shh. Be Chantel, don't stress me out. Anyway, so the link to the pattern is in my bio or in my description if you want to grab it. Um, but it's super easy. It's super easy. It's not the most size inclusive though. I will say that. I think it goes from like a size extra small to extra large. But it's not hard to hack, y'all. It's not hard to grade up because it's like very simple, like straight lines. So we'll just expand it a little bit. It's a really forgiving pattern. And yeah, I think it's great for the summer. And if you're teaching somebody to sew or you're newly learning how to sew, it's super easy. All right, y'all. I'm just pulling up the hi. Hi Shirley. All right, I'm just pulling up the live on my other phone. Shout, I need my hair done. I need my hair done. All right, is anybody else sewing tonight? So I am making view D. Let me show you guys what the inspo shot is and the fabric that I'm using. Here's an inspo shot for my look. We are using Minerva fabric, the collaboration with Terrance Williams Designs. Okay. And today I'm using the fabric. Used it last week. It is a bamboo poplin. It's very comparable, I would say, to a challis, or if you're familiar with that, or like a rayon. Super lightweight, super pretty. I've just been on like this orange kick, y'all. I've been loving orange. I think it looks great on my skin. It's definitely one of my favorite colors. And I'm just going for a very like sunny beach vibe. I live in Philly, but that doesn't mean we can't go to like brunch, pool part. I don't go to pool parties, but you know what I mean? Like a vibey, like you know what I mean? Like a brunch vibey Miami sort of vibe. I was supposed to be in Miami this weekend, but I'm not going. But if I were, this would be perfect. Hi Nina. All right, y'all. So for this pattern, I'm actually switching out my needle now. For this fabric, for like a challis or a poplin, I am going to be using a universal needle size 8012. Okay, so I'm using this good old Singer needle shell. Let me open this up. Is anybody sewing tonight? Say hi to Nina, y'all. Say hey Nina. Don't be rude now. Say hi to each other. Please also, if you haven't already liked and subscribed, please make sure you like the live. Okay, that will help attract more folks to the live as well. I'm just gonna use some orange thread that I already had in my thing about bobber. Also, here's another view. So this is the view we made the other week. This is view C. Because I had like only scrap. I had like a half yard of fabric left. So this is what I made with the scrap. The gauze is it, y'all. I am like addicted to gauze fabric. I made a dress out of this, and I made this little quick top. Gauze is it. I want to be a gauze girly all summer. I would love to be in the vineyard somewhere. I would love to, visit Martha's Vineyard. I have no desire to go to the Hamptons because I'm grown now. But I would love to go to Martha's Vineyard in my gauze, like a all gauze wardrobe. But today we're using the poplin. Hey Renee. Hey. All right. So let me know in the chat what you're sewing. Which are like, is anybody going anywhere this weekend? I know Renee is going to Frocktails. Where are y'all going this weekend and what are y'all wearing? I think I'm gonna go outside this weekend, y'all. I think I'm gonna go outside, have me a little time, play in these streets a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. All right, let me see if my music will play. It'd be acting a little funny. It'd be acting a little funny. You know what? I'm gonna be a low key teacher today. Y'all know normally these are not learn to sew. These are not tutorials, but this is so easy. I could talk y'all through with everything I'm doing. I'm gonna be on my LaShawn kick today. Y'all know LaShawn actually shows y'all what she's doing and talks to y'all. Oh no, what is this music? This ain't it. This ain't it. No, we want some Afro beats or something. So yes, I'm getting through all my Minerva project. I got all my Minerva fabric in, y'all. For those that have been following my journey, like I said, Minerva changed their ambassador policy. They said y'all ain't getting no more fabric till y'all finish your project. So say less, Minerva. So I have about 5 more projects I need to do. But we're gonna finish them in July. We're gonna get through them in July. We're gonna power through this. But yeah, thanks for all the love on my posts. You making your fractals dress? What, do you know you have 30 minutes? Brooklyn to me? Do you know you have 30 minutes? Hi, Henry. How are you? For those that are just joining, I am making McCall's M7757. I am making view D, which you see here, like the long sleeve version. This is view C, and I'm making the one with long sleeves today. Here is my inspiration shot. Let me put this in here, child. Brooklyn, tell me talk about stuff. She making her fractals outfit, girl. You know you have 20 minutes. Here's an inspiration shot right here. We love to see it. You're okay. I want you to be doing better than okay, Henry. I hope you feel better soon. What will make you feel great? All right. Hey, Monica. What you cut out patterns for today, Monica? I'm in your business. Tell me. Now that I'm not going to practice, I want to go out and look cute. I want to go out in these streets this weekend. Let me call my bestie. See what she doing. Maybe we can do brunch or something. Cause this is so brunch coded. This outfit, I'm gonna take pictures before because I don't know about y'all, but when I eat, I have a hole in my mouth. I eat like a garbage disposal child. I eat like it's going out of style. So I need to definitely take pictures in this look. I'm supposed to be making like a Vesper Renee's bag. All right. So first we're just going to simply sew. See, it's literally rectangles, y'all. Y'all can make this. I should have extended it at the bottom, but we're going to wish for the best. So I'm going to sew both the side seams at a 5/8 of an inch seam allowance. Okay. Yeah, if you're a little busty, and I did extend it towards the bottom, but I wanted like not enough of my midriff show. So I was like, oh, I'll just take it back to the original cut line. Yeah, I probably should have kept it. I should have kept it. Come on, detachable bit. You fancy, Henry? Come on now, detachable rib. You know what? I was supposed to make a Western shirt. My friend even bought me a pattern and everything. Because I was like, oh, grab me the pattern from Joanne, RIP. Grab me the pattern from... I still got that Western shirt, and that thing ain't get made. That thing ain't get made. But you know what? I'm going to make it. Maybe in the fall. Hi, Yvette. How are you? All right. So, again, we're just going to do the side seam. This is literally how it looks, y'all. Y'all can make this at home. Seriously, y'all can make 2 rectangles and just do a scoop on the side. That's why I said this is a very hack like gradable. It only goes up to an XL, but you can make this. All my thick girls, y'all can make this too. You know what, Mike? Thank you for. Well, I don't feel that bad, Mike. I don't feel that bad. Yes, Mike got me that joint. I was like, yo, Mike, grab it for me. He's like, all right, I got you. Child, I don't feel bad that you ain't make it, I ain't making it. Shoot. You know what? I put a lot of effort in my Renaissance album. I don't know who went to the Renaissance. Not the Renaissance. I mean, I put a lot of effort into my Renaissance look, but not my Cowboy Carter look. I didn't really care. Cowboy Carter, I was like, whatever. I didn't go see it in my city. I went to see it in DC. DC's stadium is kind of whack. So I don't really care as much as I did for Renaissance about putting effort into my look. Renaissance, I went all out. I went to see her 4 times. I went all out all 4 times, okay? All out. All 4 times. This is one of those products you can make in an hour, y'all. All right, so we have the one side seam done. All right, we're going to do the second side seam. Also, I did serge it in advance. You don't have to serge it. That's your business. But I did serge it. One thing about Big 5 patterns that they don't really give you finishing techniques. I feel like indie patterns do a much better job of suggestion. Even if they say, yo, serge this in advance, or at this point serge something, or French seam something. Indie patterns do a much better job of saying, giving you finishing, where the Big 5 just be having you out here raw dogging it. Like, you know what I mean? I want my stuff to, like, early in my sewing journey, before I knew how to use a serger, the inside of my clothes looked horrible. I mean, some of my stuff looked horrible there, but that was before it wasn't by choice. It took you 2 days. Oh, let me look that pattern up. Hold on. Listen, while we here, let me look up these patterns that Henry said he working on. Is it in print, Henry? But you know what? My cousin was like, yo, cuz, like, you're really good now. I was like, what? Like, you know, you like made it in the world when other people are starting to notice. You know what I mean? She's like, nah, like, you can sew. I was like, I can I? That's why I said it really don't happen overnight. Just one day somebody gonna tell you, oh nah, you can sew. Oh, it's not. Listen, the out of print patterns are the best, because the ones they got now, baby. The ones they got now, 252451. Okay. Is anybody working on it? Oh, it's from 1999. Oh, you did say that. Okay. Okay, Henry. Let's see what Henry getting his Old Town Road on. Okay, Henry, I like to see it. Oh, let me show y'all what Henry working on. Okay. Henry, where you going in this shirt? Where are you going, Henry? Take me to the Old Town Road. Where is Henry going, y'all? Are you going line dancing, sir? I just want to know. Where you live, Henry? What part of the country? The South? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. I'm just saying. You eating out? Okay. Well, there's that. All right, y'all. So here are the side seams. I'm gonna press them all out at the same time. I'm gonna go do my sleeves now. The way you can tell the front from the back is there's like a little slant. It's a little slant here on the front, and that's how you know the difference between the front and the back. Of course, you also have the notches in the back as well as indicators, but it's real easy to confuse the front with the back. So definitely pay attention to those notches and markings on your pattern. And I don't use tags on my patterns. I need to start doing that to like indicate the back. I'll work on that next month. They loved it. Oh, I know they did. It's a cute pattern. I use the McCall's one looks very similar to that. Oh, it looks advanced. It looks very advanced. I see the what's that? What they call it? It's like a crossover. That button situation and how the collar crosses over. It's not a collar, but you know what I mean. Like the front of it crosses over. That's cool though. I like that. Loose fitting shirt with button placket yoke forming, forward shoulder seams. Oh, you know what? I have a vintage pattern like that as well, where the yoke comes forward. Yeah, that's cool. Double breasted. Thank you. Look, I was losing my words. Thank you, child. My memory is shit. All right, y'all. So now I am going to sew the seam on the arm, the side seam. Again, we're doing this to both arms. When I tell you this, I didn't even look at it. I mean, I've made this pattern a lot of times. But this is literally like 7 steps. Hey, Shamir, so I'm going to sew down the side seam again. Shamir is the one that has designated this pattern, the Black Girl Starter Kit. Because if you go, well, hashtags don't work on Instagram anymore, but if you go to Instagram and search M7757, you will see a lot of sewers. It ain't just Black girls, but a lot of the Black girls, you'll see a lot of us, even OGs, that have made this pattern very early in our sewing journey. You'll see some old pictures of me and a whole lot of other folks that made this very early in our sewing journey. Does everybody remember what their first sewing project was? I'm not talking like home ec, but I'm talking about like real sewing project. I mean, no, home ec. My first sewing project for home ec was a pillow. But like my big girl sewing project that I finished successfully was a pencil skirt. Them knit pencil skirts. Child, I was a geranimal. I had them in a million colors. In a million different colors. You couldn't tell me nothing. I thought I could make anything. But then I started using wovens. Quickly played myself like, oh. Wovens will humble you. That's why I tell people, start with wovens. I didn't start sewing with wovens. You should. I feel like you learn about fit with wovens. What was your first pattern, Shamir? It was a jumpsuit? Oh, wow. That's ambitious. Hand-sewn bear for my little cousin, but first wearable was 2-layer line skirt. You did a line skirt for your first? Oh, y'all had some ambitious first project. Okay. I just wanted something to wear to the club. And this is back in the day. Back in my day, we wore business casual to the club. So I had my little pencil skirt. You couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me nothing in my little business casual pencil skirt. All right, so this is how the first sleeve looked. I should have made the sleeve billow out. I should have did a slash and spread because I wanted the sleeve to be a little bit bigger, but it's fine. Oh yeah, I think everybody makes the wrong size their first time. Cause you know, I made a size 8. I ain't never been a size 8 in the sewing pattern since I was born. So I made like a size 8, like, oh, this gonna be more than big enough. Child, how many of y'all made that mistake of making your retail size for your sewing project? Oh, I was humbled very quickly with that. All right, so we're doing the second sleeve. And then we're going to, I'm just going to clip this together. We're going to sew down the side seams. 5/8 of an inch. Remember, commercial patterns are 5/8 of an inch unless otherwise noted. Hey, Tony. Your mom taught you? Oh, okay. Child, I was like, oh my God. And you know, it really does a lot to your mental when you have to cut those like larger sizes. Child, now I don't care. If I gotta cut a 30, I'll cut a 30 if that's what fits. You know what I mean? But that was definitely like psychological warfare. And then I thought I was wearing a 12 for the longest, because then I was like, okay, I'm European sizing. I didn't know for years I was actually sewing at a 1/2 inch and not 5/8 of an inch. Ha! Child, all them years I thought I was a 12. Girl, no, you was more like a 14, 16. Not the back split. Ooh. Oh, braiding is one of them things that take, even with, braiding takes a while to like really learn and master. So, and every pattern is different. So, my second year, I gathered. You did a gather. Gathering was the bane of my existence. I think we all made that Regal maxi skirt. I don't think I made a gather skirt after that. I was like, yeah, nah, I'm good. I'm good. All right. Monica said that joint split. Gosh dang. Shaka, Shaka, is Shaka from Philly? Monica? Is that the one that had the shop in Philly? Are we gonna put her to the bottom? And we're gonna press all these seams out. Where you get what? You got dry rot and fiber from where? Nacho was lying on them folks saying they, Lord. Nacho was lying on them folks saying they gave you bad fabric. Child. Wasn't there a Shaka in Philly, Monica? You know who I'm talking about? Her, I think it's like Shaka, something Nicole. She used to, she had a spot out in not Frankfurt. Anybody in Philly know who I was talking about? Monica was telling on them people, talk about, Lord. All right, y'all. Let's press these seams out. We're going to use the Aliso Project Iron, of course. Shout out to Aliso, a sponsor for Black Sewing Network. Always very supportive. If you sew in like small contained places, this Project Iron is perfect for travel. It's perfect for those that have like What's it? Agility, mobility. Can't move their hands around a lot. It's nice and compact. It does have steam. We love it over here. Okay. See it nicely pressed out. No, nobody know what I'm talking about. No, not Shaka Khan. All right, y'all about to make me look this up on Facebook. Hold on. Her name is. Hold on. I'm about to tell you. She actually has a shop now. I think in Frederick, Maryland. I don't think I have Facebook open on this phone. No, I can't open it over here. Where my Philly folks at? Yvette, where you at? Child. I'll look later. Not Shaka Khan, Henry. I don't know. Timmy, you don't never show up too late to win. You don't never show up on time to win anything anyway. I'm not sure. Social Cafe. Thank you, Yvette. Lord, I knew you would know. I was like, where Yvette? If Monica don't know, Yvette definitely will know. Thank you. Yeah, there used to be one in Philly. A Social Cafe, yes. Somebody help me find a building so I can open up a Social Cafe here. All right, so now I'm going to press open the scene. That seems a little big, but okay. And also at this time, I am going to press go ahead and just press up where I'm going to put the elastic in at the bottom. I can't do it at the top yet because I still have to add the sleeves, but we might as well, while we have the iron here, just press up. I'm inserting a 1/4 inch elastic, so I ain't going to press up but so much. We can press up a 1/2. No, I think they want us to press up 5/8 of an inch. Yeah, let's press up 5/8 of an inch. Let's see. That's why I said Shy, right? Shy. That's I can't remember her exact name. Exactly. I follow her on Facebook. Y'all know what? On July 4th, I need y'all to all wear Juneteenth stuff. Please. Please. Make sure y'all got on Juneteenth stuff on July 4th. Please. I beg. Did anybody go to any Juneteenth festivities? All right, y'all. So we are just pressing this up 5/8 of an inch all the way around. And then I'm going to insert my sleeves. And then I'm going to press that down 5/8 of an inch. Just make sure you have a fully wound bobbin before putting this together, y'all. What I can say is this fabric, this bamboo poplin, presses out beautifully. I love it. Okay, so we pressed under the bottom. So we still had to add the sleeves. So we're gonna do that right now. We're gonna clip those in. Again, we're gonna find the notches. So this is the front and this is the back. I saw. Like I said, I follow her on Facebook. Okay. Listen, I know that safety pin look good. Listen, I've been there. That's what I'm saying. I've been there. So I understand. Ain't no shame. I've had to definitely walk around with some safety pins in my day. Are you really a sewer if you never broke a needle or had to walk around with some safety pins? It happens. All right, y'all. So I am putting right sides together, matching up the notches. And also there is a little slant here. You can't really see it because I have serged everything. But I can tell what the front is from the back. So I'm just going to do that on both sides. Sew it, press it. Then all we have left to do after we do that is to insert the elastic. I know that's right. That's how it's supposed to be. Show off. Send me the pictures. I want to see. Send me the pictures. All right, y'all. Not staple it. My God. Staple it though. I've never stapled anything. Definitely safety pin, but never stapled. That's creative. You know what? That works. Sometimes people, I know sometimes the bag girlies staple their bags before they sew it. So stapling is actually that's actually a good idea. I ain't mad. Hi, Yvonne. I didn't see her. Where you see her? Cha Cha Nicole. Cha Cha Nicole. That's what I kept saying. It's Nicole or Cha Cha. That's what I kept saying. Nobody was exactly. Thank you. Thank you. That is her name. Cha Cha Nicole. That's everybody was acting like I was crazy. Everybody was that quilt you posted, Yvonne, was so pretty. I was like, oh yeah, that one eats. I'm gonna do a quilt one day. I'm gonna do a quilt one day. Y'all gonna be surprised. I'm not gonna tell y'all I'm working on it. I'm gonna just pop out with it. That's what I'm gonna just pop out with it. Period. Y'all gonna be like, oh my god, Carmen did a quilt. I'm gonna just pop out with it. All right, match my notches, match the slants, and we are going to take it to the machine. All right, y'all. We have 937 wet bags, so we need 63 more. Who's signing up to do the last 60? Like, no, I'm gonna do a cut. I'm gonna do some. I was slacking this month. Everything is pinned and ready to sell. This is so pretty. Oh my god! And y'all, for the record, I did. Shamira was like, "Did you finish the Blanton Pants?" Remember, I said I was gonna come back and do it this week. Yes, I finished them. I finished them offline. Me and the Blanton Pants, they look great on. I just have been struggling with that facing. I did the zipper fly just fine. That facing is a little bit tricky for me. And you know, we had to have a moment together. Yeah, it's on Instagram. You have 10? You're prepping for what quilt show? Where do you go to any quilt clubs here, Yvonne and Monica? Where do black quilters hang out? Where do black quilters hang out? No, Yvonne is a beast. She Loki, she is, and she funny. Yvonne a beast, and she's funny. Oh my god. I be so happy when I can like meet y'all in person because a lot of y'all are funny. All right, y'all. We're sewing in the sleeves at a 5/8 of an inch seam allowance. I feel like 5/8 of an inch is very egregious. And if they stay in business, I think they should change that. It might be too many years in the making of this 5/8 nonsense. But it's simplicity. If the big five stay in business, they should really consider moving to a 1/2 inch. Because 5/8 is just out of control. It's just a waste. It's a waste. But here we are. Here we are. You know, let's just carry on. Really? Oh, I'm gonna pull up. When do they meet? Christian Compassion. When do they meet? I'm in West Philly. Let me go meet some. How she they quilt, but not. I mean, they don't really. They're not like a dedicated quilt. They work on different stuff. They're like an artisan group, so everybody's working on different stuff. You know, Henry, I have made blue jeans. Not traditional blue jeans though. So I use denim. Let me say this. I use denim a lot. But it's not necessary. Like I've made barrel jeans recently. But it's mainly like pants. I'm not really a traditional jeans girly. Sankofa, yeah. So I've done, I've hung out with them and said Sankofa on Thursdays. But yeah, they don't really, yeah. But Mama Maisha, yeah. They can work it on whatever shit. They don't like me. They do quilts sometimes, like a group quilt they've done. Quilters. Oh, yeah. You did tell me about the Winfield Library. I live up the street from there. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Monica. Yeah, Thursdays are hard for me to get out there. But yeah, I've hung out with them. Those my auntie show. I call them my aunties. They are funny. Yeah, so I made some barrel jeans by Sewn Adaptive. They are my friend Lynn, she designs them. I love them. They're super good. You know what? And I was not a barrel jean girly, still not universally, but I really like the fit of those. I was definitely not trustful of how they would look on me, but I'm growing to like barrel jeans. Have y'all made barrel jeans? They're like very on trend right now. I don't see a lot of folks in BSN. A lot of y'all, I mean, me and I think Brittany made them. I made them. One of y'all, Shamir made some by Mood, but I don't know if they were jeans. They weren't jeans. I don't think she made. When y'all making some barrel jeans? That's what I said. I said Shamir. I said Shamir made some by Mood. They weren't denim though, right? Yes, I know. Yeah, Monica. I remember. I've seen pictures of the exhibit. Are they? What color? What kind of denim? Child, I'm wearing mine into the ground. You made a couple, Anna. Anna, what brand did you use for yours? I wear the same ones into the ground. I was like, girl, you got to make a new pair. You have to make a new pair, Carmen. And they're not hard. They went together very easily. Let me go look. Child, let me go look. You mean the one with all the jerseys? Okay, I'm gonna look. I gotta get through these Minerva projects, y'all. I can't really. Shod furs and a baggy and a traditional straight leg. You have okay. Joe furs, am I saying that right? Okay. All right, the sleeves are in. And now all we have left to do, y'all, is literally. This is a lot. I got the extra large, but I probably could have got away with the large. She is cute. Oh my god. So we're going. This is how it's looking so far. Should have made the sleeves longer. I can already tell. All right, we're gonna press the seams out, and then we're going to press the top down. I need to switch out my big head. Soul Liberation. She's plus petite. They look good on her. Okay. I've heard of Soul Liberation. Oh nah, Shamir is a crochet girly. I have to show y'all. Shamir, you know that Nick's bag counts, right? You know the Nick. You didn't say it counted, but I'm going to. Okay. There she go. There she go. Okay, she's gonna give you a lot of dancing. Okay. Okay. Well, there. Okay. Well, there's it. Okay, there it is. There it is. Boom. Boom. She done. I don't know why I stopped there, but she's done. Of course, you know, but you got to take a picture in it. Yeah, you saw how she, you know, you got to take a picture. You got to post it. You got to use a hashtag. Y'all, it's a lot of y'all that got eligible posts, and I'm just like, how many times I got to remind y'all? Y'all got to tag BSN and just use the right hashtag BSN Juneteenth 26. A whole bunch of y'all been posting stuff. I'm like, child, I can't keep chasing y'all down. I know we all menopausal. But I can't keep saying y'all remember. Child, I can't do it. Shamir did a great job. Somebody told me, Shamir, is that your first finished project? I'm supposed to be taking crochet lessons. I told y'all about that. But the guy was like, you can't start with the NYX. But now that Shamir started with the NYX, baby, so am I. So am I. I'm starting to. He was like, Carmen. But I bought him yarn. Listen. He ready for the lesson. He was like, I'm waiting on you. Shout out to Dante, Crafty Dante on TikTok. No, she killed that John. What size frame is that, Shamir? It's a small. All right. So we're going to press up the sleeves now and the top. I'm just press everything up. The 12. Oh, that's a big boy. So the sleeve kind of has a curve. So yeah, you definitely, I do not recommend trying to hem this before, like, pre-pressing it. I find that especially with curved sleeves, pre-pressing it is key to avoid getting ripples and who has time for that? Puckers. What's it called when you're you know, like when you, like, your fabric gets caught up in the seam and it has like little my vocabulary. Help me out, y'all. Help me out, y'all. What's it called? That's what I'm about to do. No, I'm gonna let him teach me though first. I'm gonna let him do my lesson. And he want to be a teacher. I'm like, come on, I'm a rogue girly. Let me just sew. I mean, crochet. I'm about to do it with y'all. When y'all go to Puckers? I was right? Okay. Because I was like, what is it called? Okay. So y'all, I will be starting to do screenings on Twitch because TikTok, this place shuts me down. Tyra Banks, if y'all haven't heard, she will be the new host on Project Runway. Now, Project Runway is slop TV. You know, we've acknowledged that. But I'm kind of excited to see. So I will be doing it on Twitch because YouTube does not allow me to play licensed stuff, but we can watch it on Twitch. So if you don't have Disney or Hulu, come hang out with us. I know how to change. I know how to single crochet. That's all I know how to do. And I only can get to like the first or second row. I am not good. I wanted to do it with my mom as an activity that we could do together. Hi, Dr. Hale. What's up, Dr. Jen? What's going on, girl? Dr. Jen is so diplomatic, y'all. I was in her live. I was like, you know what? Let me not show my behind. I almost showed my behind in her live yesterday. She was like, no, y'all, it's okay, y'all. I misspoke. No, you didn't. Just saying, shoot. Tell her to do her research. I almost snapped. Not on my watch. Say no. Dr. Jen was like, no, I misspoke. You didn't. She said, this person basically told Dr. Jen, because she was like, yo, I need to finish this project. There's not a lot of black quilt designers. She said designers, black or POC quilt designers, because there's not. And they were like, you need to do your research. There's a lot of black quilters. I said, pause right there. Pause right there. That ain't what she said. She was about to have to pull me up like one of her students shot. I was like, let me be on my best behavior, please. Nice to meet you too, Henry. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully I'll see you next Wednesday. But we're on live on Sundays on Black Sewing Network's channel as well. Don't be a stranger. We need more men. We need more men in Black Sewing Network. Please don't be a stranger, Henry. Don't be a stranger. All right. All right, y'all. So I'm pressing this last little bit of sleeve. So that's how it's looking. Everybody say bye, Henry. Y'all say bye so we can get the men to come back. Mike said, what am I shop liver get nine? But we need more men. All right, y'all. Pressed up nicely. And then we're going to press the top. And then we're going to do a series of straight stitches. For snitches get stitches. Look at the ladies. I love it when y'all act right. I love it when y'all be on y'all act right. All right. Brooklyn. All right. I appreciate it. I'll see you soon, okay? See you on Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Black Song Network. But I'm around. I'm around. All right. But yeah, back to what? 1978. You don't look a day over 25. Come on, 1978. Child, old is a state of mind. Old is a state of mind. Do you feel old? Child, sometimes these limbs, child. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie, these limbs be feeling old right now. But I feel young. Bye. Don't send the creepy ones. Send the ones like you, not the creepy ones. Henry said, let me see if I can help y'all out. You know what? You know where else I could go? I could go Julie actually. Child. Henry, I got kids your age. I'm gonna go to So Manly. You know, Julian got that group that's just sitting there dormant on Facebook. Let me go over to So Manly and tell them men to come and hang out. Henry, in your honor next month, I'm gonna do it. I just did a menswear, it's a unisex shirt. I'm gonna do a menswear shirt. We just did a menswear shirt last week. It's a free pattern by Julian Creates. You should definitely check it out. It's a Burnett pattern. Okay, let's somebody do the math. So that means you was born. That means you were born in 1960. What? 1964. Yeah, you were young. You were youngin'. You were youngin', Henry. Face the facts. No, 1962, maybe? 1962? Oh, that Julie coming in! Say that! That Julie said, wait a minute! That Julie coming through like, put some respect to my group's name! Put some respect to my group's name! Y'all, that Julie said, stop playing with me, ho! Stop playing with me, Carb. Yo, I was not expecting that. That's what I get. That's what I get. Oh, man, who so right? Let me come in the Men Who Sew group. And Women Allowed. Let me pull up the Men Who Sew. Yo. Julian Creates. He's right there. He pulled up on me, Henry. He was like, stop playing with me. Julian has a group on Facebook called So Manly. It started like during the pandemic. Men be real low key. They drop their products in and leave. They be like, yo, this is what I made. Next. Anybody know where I can get this? Men are very like non-emotional sewers. They just like, it's just very matter of fact when it comes to what I find men share. It's like, yo, can you help me with this? This is what I just made. They're not overshares like us women. We be like, yes, yo, look what I just made, girl. I'm going out. This is where I'm wearing it to. This is in the other. They been tussling? Oh, how did I miss out on that? Not they been tussling. Not they been tussling. Oh, nah. I got to go in the group and see what's happening. I got to pull out the popcorn. Oh, baby, let's go. So if everybody is interested to see what the tussle is, go to So Manly on Facebook. Because, baby. Let me go find some men. Let me go pull up. Do men meet in person to sew? Or they don't be doing it? You know what? If men met in person to sew, there would be less of a man like a loneliness epidemic with men. I'm gonna coordinate that. I'm gonna coordinate a men's sewing group. Let me pull out the strap and set that up. Pull out the strap and set it up. Cause that I'm a benevolent queen. First of all, Shamir, you ain't got to call me out there. You know there's some AI band warriors in here that hate AI. Please don't put me out there like that. But I'm trying. I'm trying to be more inclusive. Child, you know the people don't like AI, girl. Please protect me. Please protect me. Please. Child, you know it's a world AI. I be like, damn, I be low-key ashamed. Like, I definitely be using AI. I definitely be using AI. But I use a mix. I do put more men. Not Lisa, listen. I start talking about who summoned Lisa. I start talking about AI and somebody summoned Lisa. You know how Lisa feel. Lisa said y'all gonna stop using them black kids and them AI promos and phony websites. Child, I'm on the hot seat tonight. Well, guess what? The AI, listen, the flyer I use today is definitely AI. I don't need no judgment. I don't need that. You know what? I'm gonna try to do better. This program has been brought to you by this AI cover art. Thank you so much for being here. Anyway, so we're going to sew up. Just put it around in the straight edge. We're gonna sew up the sleeve. I'm going to just put one elastic through. I don't feel like doing all that elastic on this live. I'm gonna be honest, but we're gonna sew it up. I appreciate y'all so much for being here. This was such a good time. Such a good time. Y'all have been amazing guests. All right, so I'm just going to sew the casings. We're going to create casing. So there's a casing that goes at the top, the bottom, and on the wrist. It's a lot of elastic using this. They say you only need 5/8 of an inch of yard. Nah, I feel like you need at least like 2.5 yards of elastic, and I'm using a 1/4 inch elastic. So I'm just going to put a clip at the starting point of where I start sewing, just so I know kind of where the openings are. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thank you for my super chat, girl. Sidebar, who's applying for, while I have all of y'all here, who's applying for the Bernina ambassadorship? While I have y'all here, who's applying? Bernina and Burnett are looking for ambassadors. Y'all get y'all a fancy machine. Get y'all a fancy machine. We all deserve nice things. Who will be applying? Thank you so much, Lisa. Support real humans like Carmen. Yo, Lisa, your sister is so cute, Lisa. I felt everything in my spirit. I was like, yeah, she a little sister like me. We love it. We love it. I am in full support of you making her a dress. Since you said that shirt was only a muslin, I'm in full support of you making her that dress she wants. You was gonna make something else anyway. I know that's right, Shamir. Shoot your shot, Shamir. The fact that shirt, do y'all know that shirt was a muslin, y'all? That's insane. I'm not putting that much work in a muslin. I'm not putting that much work into a muslin. I'm not. That would have been a enjoy. Lisa said they don't pay enough. She's not doing it. But Lisa, don't you? Lisa, you know what? Your machine got more miles on it than a $2 hoe. You don't want a nice new machine, Lisa? I'm just saying. Y'all know how many stitches Lisa's machine has stitched? I'm just saying, Lisa. Hi, Tigery. I'm just saying. That machine got a lot of miles on it, sis. She got a lot of miles on it, sis. I'm just saying. She been on the whole stroll. When she did that reveal, guess how many my machine stitches? First of all, I think that's an awesome feature to know how you know how much you've gotten out of that machine. Money well spent. Let me just say that. Money well spent. But I think you deserve nice things. I think you should apply too. Lisa said no, I'm busy. Lisa, I would understitch something, but this project doesn't call for understitching. I do understitch though. Lisa swears up and down that I don't understitch, and I do. I do understitch. I do, in fact, understitch, okay? I love your sister's shirt. Yeah, the shirt was, it does get very much so quilt. I thought she quilted it. When she said Lisa is good at finding fabrics that, vibrant fabrics, but only Lisa could find a fabric that looked like a quilt already. No, that shirt is nice. Lisa said, not too much on my sister. feel like this is endless sewing. My God. Yeah. Too opinionated. I know. Child, she would have had some sisters in the comments. She would have had some surrogate sisters. Listen, you ain't had to say it, Lisa, because she would have had some surrogate sisters in the comments, like, oh nah, not too much. Not too much. But that's fine. Lisa said, pause, not too much on my sister. Not y'all already passing it down. That's real sister behavior. Normally you pass it down, not up, but you know, whatever works. Whatever works. All right, we got one. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? No. That was a weird place to do that. Okay, Ron. All right, so we have the top stick. Fun fact, I first learned about Lisa in a knit designer pattern book when she was in VA. Oh, well, okay. Lisa, you knit? I know Lisa does like a lot of interviews and like, you know, and all the like fiber, or like she does sewing, quilting, and stuff in the fiber art space, but I didn't know she knitted. You crochet or you knit, Lisa, or both? Lisa, this is a black girl starter kit. You gotta make this. All the black girls make this. Look it up. Look up M7757 on Instagram. Are you really black if you ain't make this? No, of course you are, Lisa. But Lisa, you gotta make this. Shamir has deemed this the black girl starter kit, and I kind of in agreement with her. All the black girls, all the little hot black girls make it. Do you consider yourself a hot black girl? Well, you need to make it. All the hot black girls make it. I'm just saying. Look it up. I feel like this pattern deserves an episode. I'm just saying. This pattern deserves an episode. You can get some quotables from all the black girls that made it. It's a lot of us. Dedicate a whole episode to this one. $7.99 another one, but this one especially. So you did. Who else in the chat has a curves bag? I really want to get a curves bag. I don't keep up with the emails and stuff, but it definitely is on my list. Anybody else in the chat have a curves bag? It's on my list though. Hey, Auntie Carol. I just ordered the Lady Day dress by Marcy Harriel. I know I'm saying her name wrong. I just got the A0 file printed. It's actually only 3 A0 files. A0 file. No, it is a black girl starter kit. Yeah. Oh. You don't get the hype? That's because you know how to sew a tool. You know what? I want one of the Must Have Joy totes. I love her totes. Must Have Joy, I think is the name. And there's another one. Must Have Joy, and there's another black owned. Renee, are you still in the chat? What's the other black girl? She has like a saying on hers I like. Street something, street something. You said take me off the list. Renee, if you're still in the chat, what is the third one? No, I love it. And if y'all love bag charms, buy something from Renee. Forest Street. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, girl. I can't remember. Renee the one that put me onto the other girls. That's why I'm like, Renee, just sell your bag charms to the curves girlies. Because they always looking for bag charms. Well, the Trader Joe's bags are cheap. You know what, Lisa? I actually saw the Trader Joe's bags in person. Have you seen them in person? And actually looked at them, and I was in my subscriber space on Instagram showing them, and I was like, "Yo, these are actually well made. Like, for the price, they're $7. I opened it up. I was like, nah, these are actually nice. They're actually nice for $7. So I ain't gonna lie, I gotta like them. And they Tony already answered. It's okay. Let me see. I don't know what I did with my backing, y'all. So guess what we're using today? Safety pins. I know, that's ridiculous. And Trader Joe's, if you go, they always have, well, at least mine does. Mine stays stocked. Trader Joe's restocks a lot. Okay. My thread does not like this. What is happening? Whatever. People online for what? That's just people that are anxious, urgent to have the first. I don't need to have stuff when it first comes out. I don't mind waiting. Same with my phone, my iPhone. I don't need. My iPhones are normally 2 generations behind. I don't need the new stuff. All right, we're doing the sleeves now. So y'all, help Lisa out. She's talking about doing a series on what are we sewing, as in the Negroes. What are y'all sewing? Black folk, what are y'all sewing? Lisa wants to know, are y'all leaning more towards indie patterns now? Are you still sewing Big 5? My girl Lisa, the other Lisa, Threads Room, she was like, I just bought some Big 5 patterns. I wanted to say, girl, why? That pattern, the new one, the ones that look half decent are reheated nachos. Listen, y'all do what y'all want. Y'all do what y'all want. Madrone pants. Oh my God. Zamani. What's up, y'all? Zamani, you still owe me a photo shoot, and I'm every time you come into my live, I'm gonna remind you of that. Hey y'all, say hi to my friend Zamani. Can you do an event for me where you do like take pictures of my crew and their me mates and their stuff, like so they can get some nice pictures for Instagram? Wouldn't y'all like that? Wouldn't y'all like an event where we could sew and then get a professional photographer to take our pics? I'm just saying, I think that would be so. Zamani, please don't get cursed out. You would get cursed out in here. Lord. And can you believe his mother was him acting like that? His mother was an African American studies teacher at Temple. And he want to come in here acting like a coon. Not you cooning up in here, Zamani. Please don't piss me off. Don't come in here cooning. Lisa, you might be familiar with his mom. She passed away. What's your mom's first name, Zamani? Last name Feelings? What was your mom's first name again? Really, Shamia? That is Made from Mermaids pipe. Muriel, yes. That's a Made from Mermaids pattern. I need to make the capris. What is everybody making for? I'm surprised Wawa has not jumped in. I have free Dunkin' Donuts. You know, I need to reach out to Wawa. As much as I'll be using them for our events. Wawa is that girl. Yes, I have a vintage pattern on my dress form right now that I'm working on. Zamani, time for you to go. Exit, remove yourself. I'll call you after the live. Get out my live. In fact, keep it on so I can have, but put it on mute because you acting up. Bye. It's so hard to find good help. It's so hard to find good help. Oh, you did, Lisa? Oh, yeah. You know what? I hear a lot more people in the South saying they're getting why is that girl? I heard Royal Farms has better chicken though. If you're into like, y'all know where I have still yet to go. I'm so embarrassed. Buc-ee's. I still haven't been to Buc-ee's. I know. I should be embarrassed, but I have still not been to Buc-ee's. Thank you, Zamani. Support my passion and send me a super chat. Support my passion by sending me a super chat. Send me $20. Support my passion and send me a super chat. No, there's not one in Philly, but I've been to Texas about 5 times at this point, so I should have been there. I know. As many times I've never, like, when y'all be slipping off and going at the retreat, I've never been. I have never been. What's my cash at? Cag the mag. Let me text you. If you asking for my cash app. Let me send you my cash app right now. Say less. The fuck. Make sure it's 2 zeros behind that first number. I'll show. You ain't got to threaten me with a good time, Keg the Meg. Yeah, because YouTube definitely do take some. Thanks, Dave. Remember, y'all, that's who was I was fixing a book bag. Remember I did that little couple videos on me fixing the book? That was Amani. That broke down book bag. No, we didn't. When they said don't stress her out. When they said don't stress her out. Y'all, not me thinking I was sewing this whole time and I wasn't. Oh my God. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. Thing about this fabric, its hair is so easy, y'all. Not sewing with air. All right, so the Winnies, okay, Made for Mermaid. You know what? Made for Mermaid just dropped the pattern, but they've been kind of quiet. Patterns for Pirates really has been quiet. I haven't seen them drop anything in a long time. I know, me too. Terrance is wearing something out of his closet. I told Terrance to wear something from his new collection. He ain't listening. He was like, that's not on theme. I said, make it on theme. Make it on theme. Carol, I know, is making her. Shamir, this is going to be me. Brittany, do you want to sew Carol's skirt on Sunday with us? Since you ain't going to Frock Tales either? We gotta hype it up. Carol just dropped her pattern. Was dropping this weekend. Not you dancing. Well, me and Shamir got. Shamir, did you make it? Did you finish yours? Thank you, Zay. I'm rich. I'll check when I get offline. I can't check it while I'm on here. I'm afraid of what that message is going to say because I know he said something crazy. But thank you. Listen, Shamir, you ain't the only one. I'm not. I'm a horrible tester. Admittedly, I am not. Yeah, I'm not a good tester. That's why I tell people, like, don't sign me up. I'm a great promoter. I'm a good once I actually make the garment, I give great feedback. But in terms of timeline, I'm horrible. I have to really like something for me to test. Like, y'all, what is happening? Y'all, why am I still sewing air? What is happening, y'all? Wow. What's happening? Something's happening. This is, you know what? When stuff like this start happening, this is when I hang it up. Flat screen. It's looking really good. Check out Sugar Hill. Have you interviewed Sugarstone Quilt yet, Lisa? Sugarstone Quilt. She's so nice. I think it's a mother and daughter pair. I believe I talked to the mother in the DMs. Yes, congratulations, Shim. Shamir's website looks phenomenal. Be prepared to be stunned. Congratulations. You really inspired me to like relaunch my blog that I was supposed to relaunch about 3 years ago. But you know, here we are. Shamir, you inspired me. That's the most important part. That's the important part, okay? Child, I don't know what's happening with my... I don't know what's happening. Let's try this one more time. Here we go. We're in business. Who Unc? Who in here now? Child, I don't know who y'all talking to. You ever be Bernina Q16? Who is Unc? Hey Unc, why am I not saying? Where to go, Shamir? Hey Unc, where's Unc? Where y'all seeing Unc? Oh, I can't introduce. Well, Dr. Jen, can you broker that introduction with Lisa and Lisa? I don't mind doing it at all. I've interacted with her. Can you interview Dr. Jen yet? Hold on. Let's do the pecking order. Have you interviewed Dr. Jen yet? Ah, where he at? I didn't see him say that. Where Unc at? Did he say something? Oh, say hi to Unc. Hi, Unc. Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. Child, I told you my memory is shot. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so Dr. Jen will broker the introduction. Thank you, Dr. Jen. Child, let me... Lisa, in my defense, Lisa got about 300 episodes. My defense, Lisa got about 300 episodes. I'm just saying. You know what? I'm gonna put all the BSN hosts on BSN site. Thank you, Lisa. I'm gonna go searching. So I know you interviewed Dr. Jen. You interviewed, I think, most of the hosts. Did you interview Shamir? Yes, you interviewed Shamir recently, right? Not recently, but kind of. Wait, have you interviewed Shamir? Yeah, you have. Shamir got you on the site, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna do a playlist. I'm gonna do a playlist and add it to the site. I'm gonna look it up. That's what I said. You did. Yeah, I remember. Okay. I'm gonna make me a playlist. I got you, Lisa. I'm gonna do a playlist. Lisa said, "Leave me alone." Listen. I got priorities. I know that's right. Lisa said I got priorities. I got to make the black girl starter kit. Priorities, okay? Yo, again, if you haven't made this pattern, again, it should be more size inclusive. It's not, but like I said, it is so easy to grade up, y'all. Like it's not hard. It's so easy. Okay. All right. So we don't know what the backing is, nor do I care. I don't really care for the backing. So we're going to do a quick pass through. This goes after the top. We're going to use our good old safety pin. Judge your mama. I think I threw it in the trash. Okay, Lisa. I don't want to hear nothing. Cause listen, y'all know how you feel about the AI, but I know you probably have even stronger feelings about the Temu. Yes, I did get my backing from Temu. Yes, I did get my backing from Temu. Okay, I don't want no judgment. I don't need no judgment. Okay. Yes, my backing did come from Temu. I think I threw it in the trash. It was like $1. My God. Now we free now. Bye, Lisa. I think I threw it in the trash. I don't like Bakkens. Bakkens to me are very overrated. And I know you did an episode on them, Lisa. I think Bakkens are overrated. If anybody could get a tip on how to get through like the seams, like I feel like regardless if I use a bakken or a safety pin, I always kind of get stuck at each seam and it's annoying. Tips. Now I can't talk. I've gotten them from different places. I got them from Joanne. I've got bakkens from all over. They all are the same. And I don't want to open it up. Leave me. No, I sold that. It has plenty of space. I'm literally only using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. It never fails, y'all. How, Auntie Carol? Use hem tape. That's actually a good idea. That's actually a great idea, and I'm going to do that next time. Great idea. I can't do it now. You know what? I'm going to just open it up for now. Smart idea. Or I'm gonna definitely implement that next time. We're definitely gonna implement that next time. But for now, we just going. Not be mad because it's like once I open up the seam a little bit, it just goes right through. Right? See, y'all we learned something new today, Shamir. Because I like you said, I just be tussling with it until I get it through. But yes, that's a great idea. Thank you, everybody, for your feedback. Right. So yes, we had quite a few drops this here Juneteenth month. Jessica, a fashionable therapist, she dropped a pattern. Marcy dropped a pattern. Carol dropped a pattern. D dropped it. Well, the Carmen Top's older, but D dropped a pattern and is working on a new one. We love to see it. Make sure y'all post y'all Carmen Tops, y'all Breathe Caftan, your Ida totes. Renee is working on a hack for the Congo bag, the leopard bag. That's available. The pattern is available for pre-sale if you like that style of bag. Renee is making her own kind of comparable version. Use BSM15 for 15% off. Right? Lisa, you are an efficient Well, Lisa, you be a little... Listen. I'm going to get this elastic through quicker than you got them plackets done on your sister's shirt. Because I said, good Lord. She was like, watch how out, child. I'd rather tussle with this elastic. I'd rather tussle with this elastic. Okay, we're going to open this one up too. Oh, no, we got it through. Okay. No, the plackets look great, Lisa. They look great. But listen, you was having a time. Auntie Carol, yes, please make it. Shoot, listen, Auntie Carol ain't gonna have her stomach out, but I think she could. I want you and Lisa to make it. Lisa, you wearing a little slither out? It's only like a little slither. It ain't really all your stomach out. Okay, this girl does have her stomach out because, you know, McCall's is like a youthful kind of brand. But your stomach does not like I extended this about an inch on this one. My stomach was barely out. Now Shamir talk. Shamir, please. Trying to... Yes, you got... I thought you made it already, Shamir. You said, or are you saying you got to make it again? outfit that I used to make, like if I needed a last minute, like look for vacation. So y'all, we are definitely gonna have to use hem tape. Okay, Lord, hem tape for the win next time. Hem tape for the win next time. Ain't nobody got time for this. Lisa said I'm a represent. I know that's right. Lisa said I be in these streets. Lisa said I bees in these streets. And we love to see it. I want to see Unc do it. I want to see Unc use a bodkin or a safety pin. Unc, don't betray me, Unc, now. Not Unc being shady. Unc, you're supposed to be on my side. I ain't sending you no body butter. Just for that. I ain't sending you no more body butter. Just for you doing that. That's why I said I was about to end the live. But I'm trying to get at least the top and the bottom, not the sleeves done yet. Wait till I pop out on Instagram with this. Y'all gonna be like, oh my God, you look so good. Yo, folks was mad at my little reel yesterday. They was like, we can relate, but we thought you was about to really eat. No. And wasn't. They said, we thought you was really about to show us something. Nope, I'm about to take this nap. You were? Oh my God, I know it was insane. Shout out to my Donnie stand. Yo, that is so funny. They are loving my Donnie up there, okay? My mom Donnie. They called it Mondani stand, okay? Mondani is taking over. Stop playing with him. Stop playing with him. I'm going to just put a quick knot in here. We got the topping. I got a quick little knot. Hopefully the bottom doesn't take as long. Nah, you bought a drink from the cooler, Lord. It's like, no, I do that all the time. I do that all the time during festivals, especially. Not supporting the local economy. We love to see it. It ain't really a big chance. A lot of that stuff, wait, was it like a bottle drink or like a canned drink? Or was it like one of them joints that people be making in like the Capri Sun case like kits? Alright. Alright, this side moving faster. Not Lisa was taking a big chance. Alright. Oh wait, that went through smooth. Okay. We ain't having no issues over here. Alright. Now I feel, ever since Auntie Carol made and Unc made that comment, I'm feeling a little rushed. I know, right, Shamir? That's why I said, listen, I don't drink those from like random. Okay, I have drank those from randoms, but it be at like homecoming, like Morgan State's homecoming, like an HBCU homecoming. I feel like we're all in community. They can be trusted. I be buying sea moss on the street and shit. I definitely be risking it all at like homecoming. Hi, Terrance. Did y'all see Terrance's new fabrics? Oh my god, from Minerva. Stunning. I am so proud of my friends. My friends, Shamir dropping her blog. Terrance is dropping another collection, and I'm actually using, this is actually Terrance's fabric, y'all. But this is from the first collection. Oh, I didn't want that to go in. I didn't want it to go in. No. Hold on. I will stitch it down later. I'm just trying to get it to a place where I can show y'all. It's looking cute. I know it. Listen, right now it ain't looking like. He bought a boxing for his sweatpants. I know that's right. Oh, so he know how to use a boxing. Good for him. He probably got tired of waiting for you to put the string back through, just like he tired of waiting for his bomber jacket. But I ain't gonna bring up old stuff. But you ain't heard that from me. Okay, sorry. Did I say that? Did I say that out loud? Oh, okay, my bad. Y'all, I don't know if y'all have noticed, Shamir is the biggest instigator, dog. Shamir is an instigator. One of the biggest instigators I have ever met in my life. All right, so we're gonna do the sleeves real quick, because you know what? My bocking is not taking that long. Shamir, instigator. Big old one. All right. I'm just saying, is that shade or is it the truth? You know what? Sometimes shade is like the biggest form of truth that we just don't want to hear. So, is it shade or is it the truth? I'm just saying. He worried about how long I'm taking, but he ain't check his wife on how long that bomber jacket is taking. He said, I'm taking long. I've been on here less than 2 hours. How long? Is that jacket done yet? I rest my case. Case closed. Case closed. Case closed. I'm just saying. You saying I'm taking a long time. That wife is taking a long time on that. I need that thing to be done this winter though. I'm not letting her get through another winter without finishing it. Don't worry. This is what happened when I quit being her agent. This is what happened when I quit being her agent. See what happens? I'm gonna get on it though. I don't know though, Auntie Kara, with this job you got, you might need to. Think about retirement because they working you like a slave. It's been a little tight, but we're here. We got literally holding this together with pens. And 3 winters, that's insane. 3 winters is insane, Auntie Kara. Oh my God. And you admitted that publicly? My God. That poor man. 3 winters is grounds for divorce. 3 winters, grounds for divorce. Child. Okay. Last but certainly not least, we got one more sleeve. Again, this is the view C. I'm currently making view D of the top. I'll try it on for y'all. And we got this done in under 2 hours. Again, this is the top that I've done and you don't want to know. In like 45 minutes, uninterrupted. Not me losing the darn. Hold on. Bring you back through. God darn it. Why wouldn't I say? Oh. Yo, I lost the elastic. Oh, I hate when that happens. All right, what I could do for now, just to get the picture in. All right. I lost the elastic, but I'm not going to go through it twice. I'm just going to pin where I feel it. So we had a very productive live. We talked about all the things. We talked about what you're sewing on. We met a new man, Henry. Shout out to Henry, who said he's going to bring some more men. Talked about events. Talked about AI. Yeah, this was a very well-rounded live. We love this. We love to see it. Thank y'all again for being here. I will show y'all what it looks like in a second. As I throw this AI picture up there for y'all to see. Wait, come on. Not. I'm definitely using that hen tape trick. This is insane. This is insane. Why y'all putting us through it like this? Take me through there. Take me through there. Where you going, twin? Not y'all giving me the blues at the very end. Here we go. See, Alexa said it's time for me to be in the bed, so. I lost the elastic. All right. Let me put up my dressing room. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yo, I can't. I lost it that quick. Hold on. I was being too quick. Lost the elastic. We're gonna give me. Let's see if I can get it through in this last minute. Before the clock strikes 12. Hold on, let me see if I can do it. Who think I can do it in a minute? Oh, y'all talking. See, my thing is not updating. That's crazy. Okay. Ah, did I do it? And she is through. Oh no, come on. I almost did it. It's always that seam. Okay, I did it. I did it. Two. Okay. Let me try her on for y'all. All these pens. Hold, please. All right, let's see which one is the front versus the back. Okay. 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 Child, I got it one upside down. My God. Okay, y'all, hold on. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. My God, on today. My God, on today. Hold on. Okay. Ciao. All right, I got it, y'all. I got it. Ouch. Okay. Here's what we're working. I don't have my strapless bra on. Here's what we're working with. Oh, hold on. Again, this is as is, y'all. I didn't extend it this time like I did the last time on this shirt. So this shirt is extended by about 1 inch down. This one I just made it as is because I wanted to show a little bit more midriff. What is this? Oh, that's my drawer shirt. Ouch! The pins are sticking me. But yeah, it's easy, very straightforward. I'm going to adjust the elastic. But yeah, it's gonna look so cute with my Blanton pants. Oh, you see me? You see the booty? These are the Lottie tights by Made for Mermaids. Listen, the most forgiving pattern ever. We love Made for Mermaids around here. Okay. The Lottie tights. Definitely make them if you haven't made them already. But yeah, these are again. This is by Terrance Williams Design. At first, I was a little worried that the sleeves weren't long enough, but they're just fine. It is cute. It is so cute, y'all. Y'all can make it. Again, for those that are just joining, this is M7757. This is View D. It literally only has 3 pattern pieces. You could totally make this in a matter of hours, and it is perfect for the summer. So stay tuned for the full look, y'all. Stay tuned for the full look. I'm super excited. Yes, you see the booty. You see the booty. So yes, tomorrow I'll be on Twitch. We'll be watching British Sewing Bee. I'm covering for Renee. So I'll be sewing, but more so in the background. So if you are around and want to watch some British Sewing Bee with us, definitely hang out with us at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time during Renee's normal time. I think we're on season 5. So it's a good time, real chill during the day. But yeah, thank you so much again for hanging out with me, y'all. This was so fun. As always, I will be on live tomorrow, Friday, and Sunday. So I'm on live quite a bit this week for coverage purposes. But yeah, appreciate y'all being here, and I will see y'all in this live on YouTube next week. Next week, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, y'all. Peace.